the third episode of the IAN Quick Start Guide. Today we're going to look at the ability to send out customized campaigns on a very quick basis to prospects or clients. We've looked at navigating Broker Briefcase easily, but today we're going to look at the campaigns function. If I go into the content groups on the left side and click into that, you can see the pre-built campaigns that Zywave has already brought together that are going to create specific messages and talking points to your clients. If I go into here and I can choose specific industry type information, I can choose different coverages to round out my accounts, like cyber risk, for example. I can talk about OSHA, different compliance things. Be free to go and explore the options within here. In this particular case, I'm going to stick with the prospect that we created in the first version of this quick start guide, that it was a construction prospect. Now, if I look into here, I can see that this has a monthly newsletter specific to construction prospects or clients set up on a monthly basis. January, February, March, April, you get the idea. Coming down all the way to the October, November, December ones that aren't yet created, that are going to have the latest and greatest information. All I have to do is hit email, and I'm going to exclude prior newsletters that no longer apply. And I can see here, if I go into edit, that in this particular case, I'm setting up a 3-month campaign, October, November, December, to round out the calendar year. And then I would just do it again in January and have all 12 months populate on here. I can change any of these dates by simply clicking in and making that easy to do. I can also go in and I can edit the individual emails that are going out. So the prospect name is automatically going to populate from when we created the account in the Account Management Center in the IAN Quick Start Guide 1. And I can change this to say whatever I want. Happy Halloween. Whatever I want to say, I can manipulate this October one. November one, maybe I want to say something about Thanksgiving. December, maybe I want to talk about Christmas plans, holidays, Hanukkah, what have you. I can change this however I want. And I can see here that I just set up this 3-month campaign in a couple seconds. I can send it to an individual if I want, so I can type in a specific name and it's going to pull out. I can also go in and just type in the IN prospect demo account that we created together. So that's simple to set up a campaign that's go out on a regular basis. I can hit send. I'm sending this to an individual prospect right now. I can also send it out to a list of my clients or prospects so that everyone's receiving continuous similar communication. The other ability to create a campaign is a more customized option. And the way we're going to do that is we go into Broker Briefcase, and maybe I wanted to get the new content I wanted to be sent out on a regular basis. So maybe this fall protection piece here, this risk insights with Legionnaires' disease, a guide to improvement FMCA, or maybe I wanted to go back and go into construction. And I want to sort by flyers, for example. And hey, here's some construction-specific flyers that I want to add as well. And now I just created a 5-piece of content campaign. I can save this as a group I want, or I can hit email. And same idea, I'm pulling it in. Here's the 5 different pieces that I'm pulling out. Maybe I want them to go out on a weekly basis. I simply edit this so that they're going out weekly. And you can see here I just created a 5-week campaign with a very specific tailored content to that prospect. So that way when I'm following up with them, I'm giving them value before the point of sale. And same idea, I type in prospect demo, and here we go, we've continuously populated it. So it's that easy to set up a campaign within Broker Briefcase. We hit the send button, and that email is being sent out. It's a set it and forget it type of thing. And we can, of course, go in and see the reporting and see how often the emails are being opened, if they're being forwarded on, if the content is being downloaded. All of that information